Okay, should be live now. Okay. Okay. Right. So this is a special stream. In case people aren't aware, today is the, I think, 30th anniversary or close to 30th anniversary of 0 Hour, and typically this is sort of a yearly event where basically a bunch of the 0 Hour or Generals community in general, the Command and Conquer community, they get together and celebrate the fact that Command and Conquer has been like a running franchise for 30 years. Hello. With me on the voice chat is one of the main developers for Contra currently. He is a very hardworking person. This is a DC. Sweet. Um, Let me just. Do you want to host or should I host? Okay, cool. Yeah, we can wait a few minutes. Let me also send the stream link on the Discord. I don't have access to the announcements channel, but I can send it on like streams. Okay. Let me send it. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. This is the old one. That's the old one. Let me send the new one.
Okay, so Fred is saying that he doesn't hear me.
Oh, that was on my OBS. Sorry. Now the stream should hear you because I have Discord audio like as its own thing. I have Discord 0 and microphone. Discord was off by accident. So now the stream can hear you.
Let me just post the link. No, wait.
It's showing my old stream title and the one I sent, but I think it should auto update.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fred is already typing.
Nice. We have like a few minutes before Pred gets on. I guess maybe something on people's minds is like the latest release for Contra, like Beta X2. Is there anything you want to like mention about that in particular?
Oh.
Fair.
I think more or less everything is known to the public. This was highly anticipated in past few months and especially in past few weeks. as you know, you are in our developer channel on Discord, and you saw what all have we done. It
Hmm.
was quite a rush.
Yeah, but I think even with that, like, there's so much that we kind of added to this that I don't
Yeah.
think it feels as rushed to
No, no,
like
I
most
don't mean
people.
rushed like in last moment, but rushed like too much work.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. There was a lot of work
yeah.
that went into this update. I
Especially
comprehend.
there are so many small things that were not introduced in any of ModDB update or anywhere that people are noticing, like infantry death parts and buildings debris for each faction, and the explosion for every faction has its own unique explosion of structures and building parts, which is quite unique for this mode, and I don't think it's used in other modes,
Yeah,
especially made debris for China structures, for USA structures, for GLA structures, also effects for explosions, and so many things.
there's a lot of effects and like artwork that's
Yeah,
been made for this update. Like it feels very fresh to most people in
yeah.
my opinion. Hi,
Yeah,
Brett.
yeah. Besides the hard work, sorry for interrupting.
No worries.
Besides the hard work from Pred and me, of course, there are quite a lot of effects and beautiful stuff made by Alexander, our effect master,
Mm-hmm.
but also other people who were working on all these artwork like Tria and then Major and quite a
Hello
lot of
guys,
people.
do you hear me?
Yep. Loud and
Yeah,
clear.
quite right.
Okay, good. I would like to add uh, into what DC was saying that this is not even the biggest change. it's, it's something we did in the last 1.5 months. We had hundreds of changes in the balance and department, and even challenge mode.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
So yeah,
challenge
enough
mode got
talking. Maybe we
reworked.
should. Yeah, and Marakar was testing it on the hardest difficulty. So
Yeah.
yeah,
There's a lot of stress
there's
testing with
a
challenge.
lot to see, but some issues have appeared that we will see about how we gonna fix them because there's some crashes.
Mm.
Mm.
But it's mostly against AI, so those would be hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the multiplayer
Uh,
experience though is like massively a big positive though, just because of all the different changes, like all
mhm.
together.
Yeah, it's actually sad because some players really don't know, never played PvP and think it's all about AI and they don't see much progress and
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
get the
We
best
just had
experience.
Mm.
some short discussion on ModiB with one member. Uh, I would also like to use this opportunity to encourage people to engage in multiplayer games, to connect with other people, and just uh, once you start playing multiplayer games, you can see and feel all the changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Should we see if there's any games on the public networks, or should we start 1v1 and
Sure, but
expect someone to join?
We could
yeah,
start off with like games between us and then broaden it to the public, like just a few games between us
yeah,
three.
yeah, yeah. That will be good for warm up.
Mm.
Okay, I've been trying to join for a while.
Oh wait, I need to open a slot. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll,
At least
I'll
you didn't start.
yeah, I'll watch for the first game. I'll put
Mm-hmm.
a different map. 1 second.
No problem. Any.
Um, let me pick. I haven't seen this map in a while.
Mm.
Okay.
Right. Oh, nice.
And also for the viewers, you guys are gonna be hearing the new soundtrack that was actually made for this update as well. The score. I
Yeah.
think it's been many years
Soundtrack.
since we've had a new soundtrack.
Yeah. Now we have to offer 3 types of music, which is 2 of them are specifically made for Contra.
Mm-hmm. We have the Vanilla 0 Hour one, the enhanced soundtrack from Charlie Lockwood, and then the score.
Yeah, it's really beautiful job by both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you hear my clicks from house or anything.
Oh no, I can't hear the clicks, don't worry.
Alright. And also I would like to say that we have plans for further development.
Of course, because this is just a beta version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just wanna say that most likely we'll be silent for the most of the match.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just
Uh,
looking at some of the things. Like, even just clicking on a few things in DC's base, you can see, like, the Cryo Defender has a new thumbnail, the power plant has a new thumbnail. Even, like, basic buildings like the supplies look different, as well as the command center. Like, it looks super fresh.
Yeah, but us being in the voice chat makes you unable to commentate on the actual game.
True. I could mute myself
I don't
while
mind.
commentating.
I don't mind. I don't mind. It's up to you.
I'll mute myself so you guys can't hear the commentary. So I don't, like, snipe for you guys. 1 second.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so now they can't hear me, but I can talk to you guys. So Pred's doing what looks like a hover crawler rush. He's gonna pop what I'm assuming is a lot of tank hunters. Few tank hunters, red arrows, and minigunners. DC's got a ton of these. He's also picked the future path, so most of his weapons are gonna be like lightning weapons and like the cryo weapons. Yeah, this unit's quite good for infantry, honestly. It's pretty much one of the fastest units, like in rank 1. And it's really scary because you can just drop a ton of infantry from it. I think a couple of these went down here, but this supply looks like it's close to being taken out. DC's actually done a small Tesla aid here, or lightning aid. Backing up with an ion tower. He might take out one of these crawlers. No, he's focusing the building. Yeah, Pred's expanding forward, but DC is putting a lot of pressure on different points on Pred's base. And yeah, I mean, even looking at just, like, if you click anything, I'm pretty sure there's a new thumbnail for it. I think many things, like, I would say 90 to 95% of things have a new thumbnail right now in this update. Ion towers focusing the power plant. Looks like this area is gonna get taken out, but Fred's pretty low on income right now. He does have 1 oil, and he actually has this supply here, so he might not be that bad on money. Most of DC's armies is V's, so he's not really gonna be able to attack head on against these MG crawlers, but like if it's one crawler alone like this, he can, but if he's fighting a group of them, it's gonna be a lot tougher. The main point of these V's is they just kind of run around, snipe anything they can, and then move away. Just hit and run mainly. It's gonna focus this MG crawler, but yeah, you can see they're not the greatest at like direct combat. They're mainly just the units that's sort of meant to like infiltrate and target weak points. I think Pred is stabilizing though, and this kind of puts the DC in a bad spot. Oh, I think he accidentally made the amphibious transport.
Just saying to Marakar.
He's made this amphibious transport by accident. He probably misclicked
Wrong
it.
unit.
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying wrong units. There's the first Centurion. You can even see the upgrades got an update to their logo. Centurion's pretty much the same, and you can see the new effects as well. Like, I think it's essentially the same unit, it just looks different. A lot of these Tesla Humvees, the Phalanx. When you have like this many units en masse, you can actually abuse the EMP effect quite a bit, which is kind of a big thing that's positive for the future path for Super Weapon. He's making a clone VATS over here. Second War Factory on the left. These are gonna attack the supply again. And yeah, I mean the Phalanxes are really brutal. They're very, very easy to die in just 2 to 3 shots if you're not careful. Cute poke with the Centurion. There's no anti-tank, so you can just kind of poke at the trucks. Phalanxes are going in, does an evac of his cryo defenders. Not the best trade, loses a truck here, does lose 2 Phalanxes and the Gatling tank cannon over here as well. Airfield going up for DCE. Both players are still a bit away from rank 3. Rank 3 I think is 1.1 or 1.2k XP, unlike vanilla where it's 1.5k XP to get rank 3. Just because it's more incorporated into the tiering system. Couple of Centurions, they're gonna make quick work of this MG crawler. Having said that, there is a lot of tank hunters out for Predator. First Hacker Center going up, and Pred is bunkering up his supplies a little bit for Stealth Fighter as well. Got a nice shot on a blob of tank hunters there. DC's main issue is that he wants to push against this, but Super Weapon doesn't really have the best offense options at rank 1 early on at least. So it's a little bit awkward to try to push against infantry who if anything, wants to be the one aggressing and fighting head on. But yeah, it's just a generally awkward situation for the super weapon to be in. Second clone vat's coming up. Bit overkill with the stealth fighters. You only need one stealth fighter to kill the dozer. Unless it has this upgrade, which gives it armor, then you would need two in that case. There's the mortar teams. This is a new addition actually to this update. The mortar teams are quite good. It basically replaces the conventional artillery that infantry has, so they don't have a war factory artillery unit at rank 1. They have these guys instead. They're really good in some situations. They're also like kind of not the greatest in other situations. They have very different like benefits and downsides compared to like an Inferno cannon, for example. That's the new Frenzy actually that Pred just used as level 2 carpet just got used as well from DC. So the Frenzy actually got reworked to where it's not only just a damage buff, but it's also a speed boost to infantry only, which makes this quite an interesting promotion, honestly, because as infantry you never really considered getting Frenzy because of the paradrop, because the paradrop was just kind of that good. It was kind of a no-brainer. But a speed upgrade on infantry units, especially because you can build up an army really quick with these VATs, it actually makes for a very interesting decision when it comes to what promotions you pick, at least nowadays. Like, I think this Frenzy is honestly one of my favorite promotions now. Like, I think it is a very powerful promotion if you know how to abuse it a little bit. There's definitely a lot of situations you can abuse it. There's the snipers. He's got the combat vest as well for his infantry, so I think they're 25 or 50% tankier, which is a bit scary. I mean, granted, this game is looking very in favor of Pred. Yeah, he just says GG. Yeah, it's looking over there.
Nice. Nice for me.
Just
nice.
overwhelmed by infantry on
Oof.
this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Nice frenzy there, by the way. I think, yeah, the new frenzy looks really nice. I was just explaining it to the viewers.
yeah, but it's not the best use in this game. I just got just five mortars.
Yeah, I was saying like there's some situations where that promotion can honestly be very, very like strong if you use it in the right situation, especially with like a big group of infantry from like made from the VATs.
Yeah, and when you mix with multiple types of soldiers, sometimes there is no counter to this, and they're fast too,
Yeah.
and they can avoid artillery even. Okay, maybe use a different map this time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me pick this map.
Oh, okay.
I just hope it's not boring seeing us two play again.
Oh no, no
As every
worries.
time.
I'm like giving decent commentary, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I'm not
Oof.
following the chat at all.
That's
I don't
fine.
know what people think, but
Oh, this is new. Like before I mute myself, I didn't know they added the money drop zone on this map. That's actually cool.
I did some changes to old maps.
Hmm.
And the Gorge Drought is also changed.
Yeah. The obstacles in place of the RT platforms as well. That's a big one actually.
Yeah, it's there is more, makes more sense to use left flank, and it is not as easy to camp on.
Yeah. Okay, I'll mute myself.
Alright.
Okay, good.
So yeah, like, yeah, I mean, there's so many changes. Like, even I was a bit caught off guard seeing the obstacles. So that just kind of tells you a little bit about how much has changed in the mod and whatnot. Do you think they should make clone VATs downside, like making the infantry training time double, or they train without veterancy? I mean, the downside is that it requires power, and it actually takes a while to build. I think it's honestly balanced as is right now. I think like the power requirement is actually a very interesting way to balance it, as well as just the longish build time. It's I didn't even say the armies, but it's demo versus stealth. Snowy's a nice traditional 0-hour map, but I mean, if you're looking at this from the 0-hour perspective, it looks very different and whatnot. But I think it looks nice. Like, it's a nice fresh change. There's even like fountains next to the drop zone, which is kind of cute. Oil on the left as well is a very big change, which is going to pred. No attempt on the back oil yet. DC is getting his back oil. He's dropping mines in the middle. Just a few defensive tunnels. That's the first technical with a tech RPG. And that's the first money drop. We're actually gonna see how much this gives about DC. No, Pred actually got it. Yeah, it gave about 2k, so Pred actually got the money over the technical. That's a bit funny. Infantry can overwhelm generals like GLA easily. I disagree. I think GLA is probably one of the better armies to handle in spam. Just because Toxin Tractors, they leave the puddles when they're killed, so it makes it a lot more awkward for infantry to like approach. Plus the mortar buggies are actually quite a good unit versus like infantry blobs, as well as the down artillery for assault, because they don't have the mortar buggy. Just a couple of techs. I assume most of them have RPGs. Yep. He's just gonna gun down this oil on the left. There's the old gun buggy with the fire port as well. This is a new addition as well to this update. People who used to play older versions of Contra might recognize this unit. It's a buggy. It's a technical buggy replacement. Like, it replaces the technical. It has two slots, and you can put RPGs in it and they fire out of it, similar to Humvees. Yeah, that's a old unit making a resurgence, and they also have the ability to stealth when they're like idle. Is Cybernetic still OP? I wouldn't say so. I think they've been adjusted quite a good amount at this point. Another money drop. Tox Tractor is gonna kill the RPGs, so DC will claim himself the 2k. He is ignoring the money though. Should get it. Yeah, there we go. Fred's floating quite a bit actually. Yeah, he's on his way to the second arms dealer, as is DCE. Is Flame super weapon still useless? I don't think it's ever been useless. I think it's like a pretty good one, honestly, just because of the like, you can't control it, but it does more damage. So if you have like a specific target or like a specific area you want to clear out, that's like slow, immobile units, I think it's quite strong. Yeah, I wouldn't call it like a bad super weapon, honestly. I just think the way you use it's very different compared to the other ones, like the traditional ones we know. Second arms dealer is up for both. Honestly, you could argue that a third arms dealer might be worth it on this map because of the refinery. Refinery I think gives 15% instead of 10% in Contra. So you can certainly make the argument for it. Yeah, it's a GLA mirror, so I'm expecting the game to like last a little bit longer. DC actually went for the defenses vet upgrade. I think it's a very underrated upgrade. You can do a lot with it and whatnot. And this upgrade I think is also new to this update. The shrapnel rounds. So most anti-tank weapons like the Scorpion, the AT gun, and I think even the mortar buggy, they have this new symbol, and it essentially does like a small shrapnel blast, like whenever they fire. Like you might have heard the sound there. That does a tiny bit of damage to infantry, but like if you have enough of these, this Scorpion essentially becomes like decent enough anti-infantry where it can like fight back. A couple of RPGs ran into mines. That's a new ability for all of the command trucks, where if they're within the GLA ring, you can actually give them a frenzy. And the frenzy does give them a speed boost as well, by the way, not just the damage boost. So you can actually theoretically speed boost something like mortar buggies, which are already very fast. And a cute thing you can do is if you have this in your tunnel with 16 units, because the tunnels in Contra have 16 occupancy, you can actually just do a quick pop, frenzy all of them, and then you have a ton of units coming out of the tunnel with a damage boost and a speed boost. Yeah, the shrapnel rounds is basically, it's the equivalent of toxin shells, but it functions differently compared to toxin shells. It has the same role though. Like it's meant to be an anti-infantry, like a light anti-infantry upgrade for tanks. Mortar buggies from both players. Yeah, you see that even the mortar buggies for demo have the shrapnel rounds. And you see the small shrapnel explosions with the sound effect. That's the shrapnel right there. Yeah, Fred's expanding very aggressively in the middle. He's floating 8k, so I think the third arms dealer does make sense. He's also making forward barracks, pumping out stealth RPGs. Not a bad idea, especially because it's mainly tanks right now, not many anti-infantry. Even the toxin cloud from the toxin tractor's death animation looks cool. Like, there's so many small things that have been changed this update. It really does give it a new breath of fresh air when you're looking at how this plays out, or from an aesthetic standpoint for the mod. Main issue for DC right now is he's not got his third supply, and there's actually quite a lot of like proxy defenses here that are gonna make it a little bit difficult to hold if he wants to take it. RPG is clearing out a free tunnel on the left side. Stealth terrorists being queued up. He's focusing the minesweepers, which is smart. Lets him keep his own mines in his base so he can delay this push. There is going to be a raider van coming up pretty soon. There's actually one right here, just to protect Pred against these invis like terrorists. That's rank 3. Nice demo trap drop from DC. DC actually holds on, gets the Palace, and gets the Lunas, which are essentially the demo scuds. I think there's a good chance that he can hold even with the disadvantage. Demo is just very strong at holding the game out once he's at 3-star. Plus you also get bomb trucks unlocked, which is pretty big power spike for demo. am I one of the devs? I am not a dev specifically, but I am someone who's been on the team, I think close to 10 years at this point. Like I've been testing since either 2015 or 2016, so like I would consider myself like a veteran tester, like someone who's been on the team for a very long time. Big army coming up though for Pred, and a lot of minesweepers too, so he's gonna have an easy time clearing these mines. Palace is up now. A Jarman would be fantastic for all of these RPGs, but more importantly, he needs the Scud launchers. Is the version you're playing the one on Gen Launcher? No, I just manually installed this one. I'm very old school. I just install the mods manually. Yeah, there's even an artillery piece over here, making it difficult for DCE to get any collection done. There's the first bomb truck. It's the same bomb truck we all know. For those not familiar with the mod, one quirk is that instead of having them disguised, they are just stealth units instead. That's one of the new promotions, so you actually have the jamming towers as a potential promotion. Like, it's only a temporary like period of time that you have this jamming tower, but as you can see, it's quite strong if you use it at the right time. Another bomb truck goes there, but yeah, most of the base is disabled. Does quickly enable again, and I think it just becomes an observation post after the initial disable. But yeah, DC is not looking in the best of shapes right now. Another bomb truck comes out. He's force firing because he doesn't have any radar van to detect for now. He's made a dolphin to try and defend. But yeah, DC's production is getting camped out right now, which is very, very difficult for him to hold at this point. Fred's floating 18k as well. There's the jammer station. It got moved from 5-star to 3-star. I think the shroud is not a global shroud anymore, it's just like a temporary, it's like a small shroud around the building only instead. Which is pretty significant change. I think the jamming missiles upgrade is still rank 5 though. Yeah, even though he has dolphins killing the units one by one, he just doesn't have the units to keep up with red spam right now. There's another demo trap drop. Nice demo traps. Got a lot of damage. There is, I think, an ambush. He's gonna try and take his palace with RPGs quick. That looks like level 2 or level 3 ambush potentially. I think that's level 2. There's the Scud launcher, or the Elbrus launcher for stealth. Looks like the Scud launcher. It essentially functions the same as the Scud launcher. There's the new rocket buggy. Rocket buggy was there before, but it just looks different. I heard a hijacker as well. But yeah, buggy looks got a very nice makeover. There's Jarman, as well as a couple of flying hijackers actually. Yeah, that is a saboteur on the turbine, and these are hijackers on wind turbines, which looks very funny. But yeah, see, there's the saboteur. He just dropped off from the turbine, and he's gonna sabotage the outpost. Does a quick disable. So the way they work is they spawn with the turbines from the hijacker ambush, and then you attempt to hijack, or you just hijack them by just dive bombing. That is kind of funny. that is cool. Like you have to admit, this is like something funny to look at. Yeah, only one arm zero for DCE, and Fred's actually mining off of DCE's third, so he's on 4 versus 2 supplies. There's the Albert's missile silo. There's the panic GP as well. Forces your own units to attack these like small panic flares. Unless you force fire away, you can't really ignore them. Yeah, Jarman versus Jarman. The vet for Pred's Jarman, plus the fact Stealth Jarman stays stealth when he does his snipes, is major advantage in the Jarman battle. More hijackers on wind turbines. Yeah. It's bringing in buggies now. I think that's a good call. You want to siege the palace with some artillery, since it's filled with RPGs. Elbrus launchers are doing the work, just clearing up the sides of DC's base. Is this game stable with 0 Hour and General's online patch? I haven't really had experience with playing Generals Online with mods. I know Rise of the Reds has compatibility with Generals Online, but I would have to check honestly. I don't think it's been like explored properly. That was a Elbrus from the missile silo specifically. But yeah, I might check with the devs after this game. Yeah, these hijackers just look very funny. Yeah, and bomb trucks, they actually damage air units, like if you're close to the radius. This is even in normal 0 Hour, but yeah, we saw one of the hijackers on the turbine go down. I heard an ambush. Yeah, there's a level 2 ambush there from DCU. Thing is, even though DC is backed into a corner, he's actually close to 5-star. Like, he's very close to 5-star. I think he's genuinely a few units left away from 5-star. I think 5-star is, I think, 4.25k or 4.5k. I forget which, but yeah, once he's 5-star, he can get Ifrit, and Ifrit's a very scary unit to deal with, especially if you have the natural cash bounty as well as demo. You can very easily collect a ton of cash on it just by virtue of blowing up a large portion of their base. But yeah, DC's issue is just having the units right now, more than anything. Does Vanilla 0 Hour get auto-updated? I don't know what you mean by that. There's another bomb truck. I think he has a speed upgrade as well, because that's moving a lot faster than usual. That's the speed upgrade from the palace. Yeah, he's got a ton of money. He's even, yeah, he's got 5-star now. He's just used the demoralize, which is anti-frenzy basically. You lower the damage, you lower the attack range as well. The issue is though, even if he queues up the super unit, the Ifrit right now, I don't know if he'll have time to really do that without losing a significant part of his base. Maybe bullets and junk repair, maybe rockets. There's the kamikaze plane. Blows up the German in the middle as well as a bunch of units on the side. That's the Demo 5 star plane instead of Anthrax Bomb. It's a kamikaze plane. Yeah, Pred has a lot. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think the E3 will go very far. There's the cluster mines being dropped. I think he is queuing the E3 because he hasn't actually made anything in a while. There's the jammer tower again. It's gonna disable for about 20 to 30 seconds, then it's just gonna be an observation post. Hijacker takes a radar van. Command truck also gets disabled there too, which is a bit frustrating for DCE. I think he tried to spawn snipers, but they just instantly died to the mines. Yeah, you see what I mean with the clusters. Like, it doesn't do an amazing amount of damage to infantry, but it does enough where you could, like, kill an infantry unit with it. He's making forward barracks even in his base. He's pumping out units. He has so much money to spend is the thing. Yeah, there's the E3. He's probably gonna blow up these tanks with the E3 just to save his palace, I imagine. He might accidentally reveal it if he self-damages it with his howitzer. Is he gonna go deeper in the base, or is he gonna defend with it? I think he's gonna go deeper, maybe. Yeah. He's just queuing up a few terrorists. Hijacker takes a quad cannon. Yeah, stealth unit. You can actually hear the motor while it's stealth, similar to stealth Comanches and 0 Hour. Oh, there's the explosion. So he's blown up a barracks, almost killed an arms sealer. Basically cleared anything that was in this area. But yeah, DC is only on one market of income right now, and he's actually not even on the workers. Rattle deployed the panic signals as well. Might lose his command truck on the mines. Lost his last market. Yeah, this is just GG.
You have been.
Oh. Finally.
Oh, accidentally crashed. Let me reboot my game.
GG.
One moment, I accidentally crashed. I'm just rebooting. Does this mod have new generous challenges? Yes, it does. Someone was asking me in the chat as well about Generals Online compatibility with Contra. I don't know if that's something we're thinking about potentially. Like, what do you guys think?
Sorry, what?
So you guys know about Generals Online, right?
Yeah.
Someone in the chat was asking, like, is the Contra X Beta 2 compatible with Generals Online? Like, right now?
I honestly did not have enough time to test with anyone. We were super focused on releasing as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So we will see now with Generals Online and source code changes, compile the new builds, test stuff. But we really did not have enough time for all this.
Yeah, we saw some rumors that supports mods, so yeah.
I think for Rise of the Reds, there's like some compatibility, like basic level compatibility with them. So I think in theory it's possible, but Yeah, we just need to explore it a little bit.
Yeah, would be good if it works.
I heard that some people are already playing with it.
Yeah,
But haven't tested myself.
me
Hmm.
too.
Actually, before I mute myself, this is something that I think a lot of people probably are confused about, the upgrade pod from Cyber. Do you guys want to explain that a little bit?
It's self-explanatory. It's an upgrade pod. You click and you upgrade.
Yeah, because
I don't know
Good
what's
job.
so confusing about it, man.
I think the
Yeah,
first time I saw this, I was very confused, and I was like curious as to the why for it. I remember, but it makes sense why it's there, just because the War Factory usually has to pump out droids, and this is kind of a
Yeah.
way to make droids while still getting the upgrade, essentially.
yeah. Usually the droids are without upgrades. They are weak,
Hmm.
and in these kind of intense games, you lose both money
Time.
and time to build upgrades. Then your lack of units. So
Yeah. Okay.
we made it like this.
I'll mute myself for the viewers. So yeah, like I saw this, I remember, for the first time, and I was quite puzzled as to why it was here, but it makes a lot of sense.
I surely hope he's making all this interesting, because it last game was not so. There was like
Don't worry,
15 minutes, so
I was answering
okay,
a lot
good.
of questions.
Okay, so nobody's bored out. That's good.
Nope.
Mm.
Alright, back to muting myself. Demolisher Rush from Assault. This is Cyber on the bottom as well, we were kind of mentioning earlier. Even the Missile Cyborgs, they got a new cameo as well. They look a lot more Terminator future tech kind of aesthetic, as opposed to the old Cyborg Missile Defenders. I missed the crush on this, so yeah, a bit of a blunder for Pred with his Demolisher, but I mean, he's forcing the attention of DC here, which is also buying him time to take these oils with Rebels. Tech RPG in particular is quite deadly versus Cyber, because every droid dies to 2 hits from an RPG. Tunnels are a bit new for Assault, so you don't have the command tunnel as like a separate building. Now it's just the default tunnel network. But it's 600, but it still has the benefit of giving a damage buff to any units that pop out of it. So it's yeah, you see the red overlay on the technical, that's the damage buff on it. I mean, the more expensive tunnel means you can't spam it as much, but I mean, you get a nice damage boost to anything that you pop out, which you ideally want to be using tunnels a lot as Assault. He's got 3 Stinger soldiers, but that means he doesn't have anything to do with this track hound, so he has to run away with it. He's got Scorpion rockets now, so that's gonna change this matchup quite a bit, because now GLA has the ability to burst out the droids. He's got a defense node, so defenses are reworked where you just spawn like node modules and then you have to upgrade them. It's kind of similar to how GLA used to be in older updates, where you made like a nest defense and then you had to upgrade the nest into a defense. It's a similar idea with the nodes. Missile Cyborg is trying to finish off this oil. He will barely not finish it off. Bit of a poke from Pred. Scorpions, RPGs, and the Tech Stinger from earlier. It's gonna delay collection with his little harvesters. Forgot what these are called, I think. Oh, Vortis. Harbinger was the old collector for Cyber. I was thinking of that. Yeah, these Scorpions are scary, especially with the proxy tunnel, because more damage buff also means that he could potentially do even more damage in an AoE radius with the Scorpion rockets. So yeah, you gotta be really careful around these these proxy tunnels versus assault at least. Yeah, it's similar idea to like component towers. That's the best way to describe them. The new cyber defense. Very similar to component towers. Quads are being popped in, kills a Vorta. Does he have flashbangs? He does. He doesn't have the ammunition upgrade though, which increases the bullet damage on these track counts by quite a lot. But I think his main concern right now is just the Scorpions more than the infantry. He might need to mix in a couple more of these missile cyborgs as well. Both players are actually trying to expand for this area here. Let's see if DC pays attention and denies this. Having both oils is also a pretty big advantage for Pred. Starting to mix in the artillery pieces, the Danas. And he's dropping down an obstacle here just to act as like a barrier for the units. Yeah, he's chasing out this thing. Yeah, there's the Cerberus turret. This is actually a fairly new defense. Or by fairly I mean it is a new defense. This is, I think, the replacement of the missile defense turret. So it's good versus vehicles, not that great versus infantry at least. Yeah, the Danas are actually really good in combo with the obstacles. You put a tunnel here and then you drop down a bunch of obstacles. It actually makes for a very annoying defense outpost. Because you can't really reach the Danas either with ground units if you have a ton of these obstacles in the way. There's the rig launcher. It's a Scud launcher type unit that basically fires a sneak attack from range that you can pop from, which is kind of cool. There's the Phobos, the artillery piece of Cyber. But against the Danas, they kind of pale in comparison. Yeah, they're really scary if you aren't like on top of moving. Yeah, you see how fast that droids die in like these slow engagements. Droids are usually better in like hit and run games. In games where you're forced to take head-on engagements constantly, they're not the greatest. Yeah, there's the rig launcher. He's gonna put a forward sneak attack here. There's a sneak. He actually doesn't have any like non-artillery units right now, aside from like a few of these RPGs and this one droid. So if DC actually gets charged here, he's in a bit of trouble. And that is kind of looking like the case a little bit. Yeah, a lot of aggressive tunnels, another aggressive rig launcher. He's gonna fire a sneak attack. Like very close to the Phobos as well. So if he has units inside, you could just pop right here. He's pre-force firing on the sneak attack as well, just to clear it out. Does stick it out. He's gonna start focusing the power. Yeah, Pred is already 3 stars, so he could use the artillery barrage, or he could potentially get something like the cash bounty here if he wanted to. Yeah, Assault I think is the most diverse promotion tree. There's so many things you can choose in their tree, which I do like. Pops a smoke screen with the rig launcher. Yeah, DC is still not 3-star yet. There's the salvage plant. Drive vehicles through it, you automatically scrap them up to the maximum. See, does he have cash bounty? He does not. So he might have ambush, he might have the barricades, or he might have the artillery barrage. DC's actually done a decent clear up of this area. He's 3-star now. The cyborg drop has been reworked to, instead of like infantry, you get these elite cyborgs. They're similar to the Cylons before, but they're not nearly as strong as they were. They're very tanky, similar to them, but they don't have the same level of stats as the old Cylons. Counterattack on the bottom of DC's base as well. Yeah, like, they're strong versus... They're like just very durable units in general. They are weak to like anti-tank rounds as well though, so you saw the Scorpion did a ton of damage to the cyborgs. But like, yeah, they do small damage, but they essentially outlast the units that they're attacking, which is kind of the main thing that's impressive about them. Oils are being focused now. He's got Search and Destroy. He hasn't picked a protocol yet. He hasn't picked the Spider Angel protocol just yet. Sneak Attack is still there, and a Rig Launcher too. But I think Pred's a little bit distracted by these cyborgs. There's the first Marauder. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, you drive the units to the salvage plant and you basically instantly scrap them up. They don't give money if you drive through and you're already at max scrap, so you can't abuse it, but yeah, this is mainly so you essentially spawn with scrapped units. Making a barracks now. He has access to getting the Terminator too, which is something worthwhile. Terminator, I think, is one of the strongest commando units that you can get in the game. Yeah, the default double scrap Marauder is scary, but they're a little bit overwhelmed just by the numbers. Another sneak attack being launched. He's not focusing the Marauder, so he actually will lose that Marauder. There's the German kill as well. Gives the small aura boost to any units in the vicinity. There's the Terminator. And yeah, he is going to melt Jarman. Yeah, Terminator is very strong. It is weak to tank rounds, but yeah, it is a very unconventional commando unit compared to most of the commando units. It's basically a direct combat unit. It's one of the few direct combat hero units you can get. Pops an Aladdin as well as a Marauder and a Demolisher as well. There's the drone controller. He's actually gonna finish off the supply with the Demolisher. Yeah, you see the damage buff is kind of noticeable as well. Even for basic tier units, it does make a difference. Marauder gets taken out. Demolisher does kill the barracks. Terminator does finish him off. But yeah, DC is got a tall order. Katusha looks like it cleared up the defense over here. Yeah, he was force firing there. There's the barricade. So he's trapped anything inside of it. This small barricade, he has to kill the barricade in order to get out. And these barricades are durable, so they're a bit annoying to clear through. That looks like an ambush. Has the Singer Soldier, RPGs, and the Rebels. Oh, that's the new promotion for Cyber. The the Beyblades, yeah. You basically spawn them and they attack any units nearby, essentially. This replaces the Nano Swarm, which I think was pretty arguably one of the best promotions Cyber got, and you got it essentially every single game. But yeah, this was the replacement for the Nanoswarm. These are very good as well, like versus ground armies. I don't think it's even a bad promotion. I just think Nanoswarm was very, very overtuned compared to the old things. It looks like he's recycling a bit of these units, yeah. Use the recycle ability from the salvage plant. It essentially resurrects any of these units with the small recycling symbol after 20 seconds. You can kill the recycling unit though, pretty easily. They're a lot, it's like way more brittle. Ton of marauders coming in, and most of them are scrap 2 as well. He uses the elite cyborgs defensively here. Both players are like edging towards like level 5. Could be nice to see the new like cyborg commando. Yeah, even Jarman, it takes like a couple shots for him to clear up these cyborgs, but yeah, there are way too many units for these cyborgs to endure. Immune to crushes as well, because they're essentially like tank infantry. But yeah, lot of marauders. They're just gonna brute force the command center. And the upgrade pod's also gonna disappear with it. Marauders are gonna burst the strat center as well. And the war factory. And yeah, it's like the beginning of the end for DC here. This one drone controller isn't going to defend this whole army without the army killing the rest of his base. And you saw also there that the barricades, they actually disappear after a couple of minutes too. Which is nice. So you can't like spawn them around as like permanent obstacles. He just popped a large smoke screen with all of his tanks. And I think, no, he has 2 buildings here left. So he's not gonna get kicked from the game. But he is very close to, yeah, some scrap 2 Aladdins, scrap 2 Marauders, a lot of vetted units, or salvaged scrapped units, and yeah, it's GG.
You have been defeated.
Oh, had a bit of a crash. I think I might have missed one of the files there because the download screen looked a little bit wonky, but let me rejoin. Okay, I rehosted.
Okay.
Is there nobody who wants to play
Um,
out of all viewers?
right, no one has mentioned it to me so far. I mean, I'm happy to like invite viewers on, but yeah, no one has said anything about playing. I think everyone's just content with watching as well.
Ah, okay. If you wanna play, I can play with you.
Sure, I can play around.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. And this he can. Oh, actually, he cannot. He's
I'll
not
just
recording.
I can talk with Marakar maybe. Not about the in-game, but that stuff if needed questions or something like that.
Yeah,
While
like
he
if I have
plays.
questions, like I'll mention.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have the stream chat opened on like my phone on
Yeah.
the side, so I can read questions out.
Maybe circle through some maps.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a map we haven't tried yet. This one's like decent.
Yeah.
Okay. Just mute myself for now. We got Nuke versus Assault. Nuke has quite a lot of interesting changes, not in the promotion tree, but mainly with this. This is basically a secondary tier 2 structure you can get with Nuke alongside the prop. This lets you upgrade your units, which I think is cool. And it also lets you construct the Nuke Storm, so Nuke Storm's not a promotion anymore. Which is a lot better in my opinion, because it felt like a very big cost of a promotion for something that takes 12 minutes to fire. Pretty sure Nanoswarm still exists. I might be wrong, honestly. I think I don't think it does. I feel like it doesn't. I actually don't know the top of my head, but all I know is that it's a new promotion, which is cool. I will probably need to get RPGs for his demolisher, so I'm gonna start working towards that.
Let's pick up some goods.
Yeah, I think I'm probably not gonna contest the oils that heavily in the beginning, especially because he's backed it up with RPGs. I got the vet.
Building is complete.
I want the upgraded red guard.
Let's take a look.
There's a worker. He's doing a bit of scouting.
We'll tear through their armor.
I'm worried if he sends the demolisher through here first, so I don't want to deal with that side. I have a barracks here, so it's easy to defend. Yeah, there's no RPGs there, so makes it a little bit easier.
Let's build. That's a good choice.
There is.
I'm ready
Okay.
to know what. We stand together. I live for China.
I'm gonna just
We have big
shift my units a little bit.
Yes. We will live in prosperity.
Probably will want to.
Unit lost.
Irritated. Let's take cool
Okay.
build. Defenders of China's rocket soldier is irritated. Ready to start the engine.
See, does he have a turret defense yet? He does not. Let's just move this guy back.
Enemy tanks out there. Ready for orders. Ready to start the engine.
Clear up the collection.
China's rocket soldier.
Do I want to take this? Is the
ready
question.
to know what. I'm ready to know what. Serving China's needs. Yes. Attack. Let's stay cool about it.
Unit
think I will.
lost.
Yes, General. Nuclear Battlemaster tank. Defenders of peace. We will live in prosperity. Where is the battle? Upgraded Battlemaster. Ready to start the engine.
Just want to be mindful about any sneaky tunnels
Upgrade
here.
complete.
I will get the
Fighting for the Red Army. Yes, General.
crush hopefully on these. Yep. Nice. It's a big win. Okay. Should probably get the isotope stability at this point.
Fighting for the Red Army. Battlemaster tank reporting. Yes, General. Ready to start the engine. Where is the battle?
He's got rockets? Yep, he has rockets.
I'm ready to know what. Carrying out orders. The People's Army. We'll tear through their armor. Let's stay cool.
He's gonna probably attack.
Beware. Radiation. Let's stay cool.
Doesn't really threaten me right now with just that, but yeah, I can easily defend it. And my units are a lot faster.
Ready to start the Let's stay cool about it. Beware. Radiation spreads. Command received.
Kinda wanna just ignore the Scorpion and just charge at the other supply.
Yes. Let's build. I like the big talk. Let's stay cool about it.
Yeah, there we go.
Ready to know what.
Delaying his collection a lot. If he actually kills this, this leaves the radiation puddle still. Even with the isotope, which is nice.
Unit lost.
Building is complete.
Probably want to think about the second war factory soon. He has, I think, a radar van there, which is why I can't build.
Yes. The People's Army. Immediately. Ready for orders. Defenders of peace. Right away. Set for nuclear war. Carrying the big gun. I live by radiation.
Yeah, the radar van is there. It's a little annoying, but yeah.
Set for nuclear war. Let's build.
Let's drop our second war factory here. Move this around as well.
I'm ready to know what.
Oh, it's a tunnel. Huh.
Yeah.
Thankfully it didn't pop.
What?
That could have been scary.
Tune into the enemy.
I'm ready to know what.
I think I can hear them.
Uh-huh.
Set for nuclear war.
No talk shells yet.
Radiation. I'm ready, General.
We will live in prosperity.
Beware. Radiation spreads.
He will probably kill that.
Let's pick up some
But I
goods.
think it's
We'll tear
worth
through their armor.
keeping alive a little bit if I can. Let's just bring this guy over.
We are the Red Guard.
Build orders complete, sir.
Enemy tanks out there.
Let's build.
Yeah, he's gonna start sieging it, which is gonna be a little tough.
Radiation spreads.
I'm okay with playing it a little bit more long, just because Nuke does get stronger the longer this game goes too.
Huh? What? Beware. Radiation spreads.
Awaiting
The People's Army.
Doing a bit of eco harass. I'm realizing it.
Moving now, sir. Ready to start the engine.
Yeah, he's gonna kill the oil. That's fine. I'm protecting the other oil ahead of time.
waiting target. I can cripple their facility. To the enemy. Prepare to level the howitzer. Keep
I'm
pace.
ready, General.
Let's see.
I have no patience.
lost.
Yes, you are the eight.
Standing attention.
No system
Ready to
safe.
start the engine.
I think he's moving to the left
Let's
the
take
way
all about
this
it.
is going.
Go
No,
with
he's still here.
nuclear speed. Beware, radiation spreads.
Artillery power. Forged for China.
I live
Yep,
by
he's still here.
radiation.
Unit lost.
China's artillery at your command.
Ready to start the engine. Going with nuclear speed.
Built for China.
There's always a way in.
Drop another war factory.
Prepare to level the deliver China's mining.
Yeah, these Nuke Infernos are not bad. They're quite strong.
Upgraded Battlemaster here.
Let's listen in.
Relocating China's
Congratulations,
Howitzer
Dad.
standing by.
You have been promoted.
Yeah, it's a slow siege from him too on this side.
Nuclear Battlemaster
I
tank.
think he's
We will defend
went
this
back
area.
to
Set
pop
for
for
nuclear
it.
Like
war.
number
Get the
one.
location.
I live by radiation.
I'm gonna just regroup a little
I'm
bit.
ready, General.
There's a
Set for
command tunnel.
nuclear war.
We will defend this territory.
Irradiator is irritated.
Unit lost.
Nuclear Battlemaster tank. Carrying out orders. Building is complete. China's
Beware, radiation spreads.
upgraded Battlemaster.
Yeah, I got the low ground, which actually helps me a little bit. Because he can't reach that
We
easily.
deliver China's might.
Let's stay cool about it.
Artillery power. Forged for China. Steady and strong.
Set for nuclear war.
China's offensive at your command.
Command
The artillery actually, I think the obstacles kind of favor me a little bit here. Because I have my own artillery.
If I die, I take them with me. I'm ready.
If he wants to set up like a line of defense, I actually think that works a bit more in my favor
Set
here.
for nuclear war.
Standing attention.
Irradiator is irritated. Only if you're certain, General.
Yeah, I can kick him off of collecting on his third, which I think is pretty significant.
Ready to start the engine.
Ready for orders.
Irradiator is irritated.
We are the Red Guard.
I'm ready, General.
Defenders of peace. Ready for orders.
Irradiator is
Unit lost.
I have no patience.
Give us a target, and we'll make it disappear.
Let's get cool about it. Irradiator is irritated.
Unit lost.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Artillery power. Forged for China.
I think I can start laying around outposts for later in the game.
Uplink
I'm
cable.
ready.
Fairly
General.
far ahead right now.
Just what I wanted.
I will tell you everything I hear.
Just what I wanted.
I think he's got a few minesweepers or demo traps, so I'm gonna be careful.
By
Yeah,
radiation.
like, I think he's planting demo traps.
Of course, I be quick. Yes, yes, yes.
You requested engineers.
I have no patience. Beware, radiation spreads.
Is there a way to get buildings to give veterancy from its occupants? I don't think so. I think those are separate things.
Not a problem. I've seen the basic way was. Engineer needs the way.
Let's take all about it. Set for nuclear war. And away.
A little bit of an awkward position for the ground units. I want to kill that supply really badly though. A ton of XP. That's a good hit though.
Moving to new area. Move order confirmed.
I think I need to drop more towers around to heal
Upgraded
casually.
here.
Howitzer standing by for
Nuclear battle
bombardment.
master tank. Destroy China's enemies. Moving to new area.
There you go.
Prepare to level the
Fighting
battle.
on the red army.
Steady and
Right
strong.
here. Moving to
The
new
howitzer
area.
moves.
Yes, General.
Howitzer
Move order confirmed. Yes, General. China needs us there.
I'm probably gonna lose the howitzer for this,
Unit lost.
but I got one of his units in return, so.
Upgraded battle master here.
Howitzer standing by for bombardment. Moving the howitzer. Base.
Upgraded battle master here. China needs us there.
And we'll make it disappear.
For China.
Unit lost.
Where is the battle? Fighting for the red army.
Howitzer standing by for bombardment. They
Where
will
is the battle?
Upgrade complete.
Okay.
Upgraded battle master here.
give us a target and we'll make it disappear. Awaiting bombardment orders. China's artillery.
Move these guys back.
Unit lost.
I'm very close to 3-star. I'm just waiting on that. Because these howitzers with the nuke facility upgrade is actually going to be very fun on top of nuke mix.
In hand. We will live in prosperity.
That was a bit of a blunder.
Congratulations, sir.
Okay, we will probably just get artillery. I'll just kill the market for free.
China will grow larger.
Let's get one of these.
Real nice when it starts.
Unit lost.
I'll get control of going to next link cables.
Upgraded
Let's
battle
move back.
Give us a target
Defenders of
and China's artillery.
Don't want to give him too much XP. He might be 3-star himself, honestly.
Give us a target and we'll make it disappear. Howitzer standing by for bombardment.
See if he's not 3-star, I want to delay his 3-star
Where
ideally.
is the battle?
Construction built to
There's
spec.
always a way.
Upgrade satellite hack 2.
Construction built to spec. That's a good
I can
choice.
cripple their facilities. There.
We will live in prosperity.
Oh, yeah, airfield.
Nice location.
China's artillery at your command. Moving to new firing position.
Barely keep the battle masters alive there.
Moving to new firing position.
The building is
I actually got the oil. It's a bit criminal.
fighting for the red army. Reporting.
Prepare to level the battlefield. Commencing
Let's deny that.
bombardment.
I think he got it.
Howitzer moves.
Let's build.
Uplink cables ready.
Build
Howitzer
orders
deployed.
complete, sir.
Awaiting target.
Got a Lotus and some nuke tank hunters as well for these outposts.
Awaiting bombardment orders.
There we go. Now we have the upgrade.
Locate the explosion.
Upgraded battle master
So
here.
let's upgrade these ones.
Where is the battle?
Prepare to level the
Satellite
battlefield.
hack 2.
They spawn radiation too, which is gonna be very annoying to deal with.
Forged for China. Howitzer deployed.
Get some nuke cannons as well.
Uranium shell upgrades already.
Let's see. Yeah, mini nuke, tactical nukes, and they spawn radiation too. They
China's
melt that.
artillery at your command.
gun upgrade
Artillery
is
power.
complete.
Forged for
I'm
China.
listening. Quickly.
Prepare to level the battlefield. Awaiting bombardment orders.
Get the nuke megs as well behind us.
Give us a target and we'll make it disappear.
Unit
Yeah,
lost.
they're a lot more deadly with the
Moving
tactical
to new
nukes.
firing position.
So many things, you get different upgrades for each.
Howitzer
So
standing
it's
for fire.
pretty versatile thing to get. I think protecting us from getting our dozer stolen is a good idea.
We bear gifts.
Just get the satellite
This
hack
day
going.
is to be remembered.
Artillery power. Rolling out for front lines.
Okay.
China's artillery
Unit
at your
lost.
command. Howitzer
It's just
standing
spawning
by
a
for
few sneak
bombardment.
attacks.
We deliver China's might.
Warheads preserved.
New cannon even gets an upgrade with this.
We defend China's airspace.
Radiation defense has been
I think he's just gotten his upgrades.
Howitzer standing by.
Oh, I heard a sneak
Give us a
attack.
target, and we'll make it disappear.
I think he's trapped the units.
Prepare to level the battlefield.
That is for my prop. I'm gonna just queue up Ovies. Oh no, that was for my small outpost here. That's fine.
Where is the battle?
Awaiting bombardment
Nuclear
orders.
Battlemaster tank. Yes, General. We are invincible. Carrying out
Okay,
orders.
let me try to get out.
Forged for China.
Unit lost.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of an aggressive push on this side.
We bear gifts. It is time.
China's artillery.
Upgraded Battlemaster.
Poison
Moving to new area. Carrying out orders. Overlord is waiting.
Upgrade complete.
China's airborne.
These nuke MiGs are also gonna be kinda difficult for him to deal with. If he doesn't anticipate them. Yep. There's the artillery. Sniped.
Upgrade
Give us a
complete.
target, and we'll make it disappear.
Oh, he might have killed the nuke cannon. Yeah. Shame.
China's artillery at your command.
Let's just get more hackers.
We have big plans behind the crush.
Artillery
Unit
bound.
lost.
Forged for China. Moving the howitzer. Keep pace. Moving to new firing position.
Nice. Oh, his palace is right there. You can start slow sieging that a little bit.
engineering operation.
Nuclear Battlemaster tank.
Has he got something in it? No, he doesn't. Let's just start killing it. Yeah, there we go.
Forged for China.
There is a Jarman out, so need to be a little bit careful.
I'll make this quick. We have discovered an enemy German carrier. Black
Run away.
Lotus has been discovered.
Gifts.
Missed the Jarman though. I think he wants to take it with the rebel inside. I'm just gonna take the nuke cannon before he takes it.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
There we go. Nice.
We are victorious.
Ugh. That was nice. Let me see if there's any questions. Yeah, the new soundtrack, it's downloaded with the mod. It's with the latest update now, yeah. Okay, hosted.
One sec, please.
Okay. What's the new music called? It's called The Score.
And it is set by default for this version, but you can change it in launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I guess we're playing the same map.
No, I'm gonna change the map, don't worry.
Okay, go okay.
Let
Would
me
be
s-
nice.
Let me see. Let me change it to this.
But the crash, don't know why.
Didn't load. Oh, he crashed.
Let me quick exit my game and over it. Okay. Okay. So similar.
Shall we maybe restart or something, because we have
If
so
you
many
want.
GLA today, and this
Okay.
is a mirror.
Looks like
Yeah.
they're gonna read the armies. But yeah, you can
You
already
have
see
been
there's
I would
a
like to play USA, yeah.
there's a bit of a difference in the
Already played.
Yeah.
how
Can
the
enjoy.
middle looks for Gorge, which is kind of nice. You're not playing tournaments? What do you mean? I'm like doing one stream or I'm like also observing. Doesn't mean I stopped playing tournaments. Relax.
Okay, now both of us.
Okay, looks like he picked Future Path. And it's laser on the top for Pred. Yeah, as I was saying, you got these hay bales in the middle, act as walls for this supply. And you can actually have oils in here in place of the artillery platforms. They're fairly exposed, so I don't even think they're that bad to have oils there. Nice bit of piping on the sides of the map. Gives a cool aesthetic. Yeah, rest of the gorge is pretty much same as I remember it. There used to be a bunker here in older versions, but it seems like it's gotten removed. They have these like small like icons, and sometimes you can see Easter eggs with them. I think that's supposed to be the Predator, by the way, in that little billboard, which is kind of cool. Oh wow, yeah, 2 dozers going out, so 3 dozer for super and 1 dozer's going forward. Yeah, they're prioritizing taking the soil area, so I assume they're both gonna put a turret next to each of their oils, maybe. Does lose the dozer though, which is a pretty big blow. Lot of laser defenders, and he has 2 laser rangers, but these Tesla rangers are actually really scary to deal with in the early game. So I don't know if he's gonna engage it or not. He might lose a 2-on-1, but the Tesla ranger hasn't engaged, so he's able to win it. 1 dozer's gonna go for a crush on this ranger, which is a pretty big deal, because he's only on 1 Chinook. There was a $1,000 tournament on Leggy Stream, didn't see you there. Yeah, there's a $1,000 free-for-all tournament, but I don't really play free-for-all tourneys that often. Another forward dozer, probably gonna try and make a turret here before he gets spotted. Is it often that is it normal that the game crashes often? No, but I think it's also, what I imagine is gonna happen is there might be a hotfix for some of these crashes planned. Just because I think what probably happened is because there's so many new things that got added, it might be a bit difficult to keep track of like all of these small crashes and the causes of them. So I think probably what we're gonna do in the next couple of weeks is we're just gonna do a bit of troubleshooting in terms of the sources of crashes, and we can hopefully patch those out as well with a hotfix. At least the major ones, like the ones that seem to be coming up repeatedly. V's versus phalanxes. Laser defenders are pretty good, especially if most of these are empties. You might swing around from behind and kill the soil. I think that's a good idea. He's actually just gonna go straight for the base, which I think is a little bit of a mistake. There's already a security drone or a security system here, and this is a pretty free oil. But I guess he wants to get rid of the barracks so he can't make any cryo defenders. So now if he's only making MTVs, it's actually gonna be really difficult for him to defend against these two loaded Vs. Yeah, like just the Tesla gun doesn't really do anything damage-wise to the Vs. Yeah, if you kill the power plant, it makes a small, like, electric EMP blast around it, similar to nuke power plants for China, where you have the small nuclear explosion around it. He's got 3 MTVs, but like they don't really have the capability to chase. Problem is if he'll get cornered if he tries to go for the soil, and if he goes through here, I think the Tesla 8 reaches in time to kill the Vs. But he actually just does sweep up all 4 empty phalanxes, which is a pretty big deal, because that's also putting Pred very far ahead XP wise. He's actually starting to rotate onto Laser Crusaders, which I don't think is a bad idea, because there's no way you can get infantry out at this point. I actually think that DC might just be straight up dead here if he's not careful. Third supply as well. And the 4th supply, because there's middle piles here. Even for the maps that look similar, there are subtle differences. There used to be a drop zone pile on Snowy. There's a like actual cache piles here on Gorge. He's got an ion defense over here. He's remade the barracks, making a few missile troops, but I think he's misclicked with this dozer potentially. Yeah, I think he has. Or no, he sees the V's here and maybe he doesn't want to lose the dozer. That's fair. I mean, the thing is, he has 3 MTVs, and this security system's not really gonna let him do anything. He's gonna try and finish off the oil. Centurion is a very awkward unit if it's chasing something. It's way better on defense, so yeah. Finishes the scaffold. Yeah, DC is a bit cornered in his base. There is the first Tesla Thor. There's no anti-air right now, so he does have free reign on this army for a little bit before he makes Avengers. Yeah, he's on 2 war factories. He's gonna start pumping out units like crazy. He's mixing in microwaves as well. Yep, there's the Laser Avenger. And he's even popped a Stinger drone on one of these laser tanks, or a couple of them actually. Yeah, Laser Thor melts the Tesla, or Laser Avenger melts the Tesla Thor. There's 2 full Vs. Are they full? Yeah, they are full. It's gonna deny collection again. But the issue for DC is that there's just this very big army. And I heard a laser strike, yeah. He used the anti-air laser on the Chinook. Kills the Chinook, gets 1 really low. So he is 3-star. Which means he might also have the laser orbital strike. That's one of the new abilities, and that's another new ability. So he's done the laser strike. I think he expected to kill the power or the ion, but he couldn't. The other one is a temporary laser barrier. Any units that drive over this barrier that are enemy units, they get destroyed very quickly, no matter how tanky the unit is. So it's like a mine that's temporary. I think it has a lifetime of 45 seconds. That's a wall door as well from the the cryopath, but this is looking very messy for DCE right now. DCE is not even close to 3-star, so he can't even call in a carpet. And he's actually low power as well, the super weapon, so most of what he has is just straight up disabled. Behind this, Pred is just spamming units, he's rebuilding his fort supply in the mid. The Tesla Thors will be able to defend the remaining ground army. But the issue is there is just so much of the map going to Pred behind this. Like he's able to casually rally in laser Avengers. There's a laser Thor. And this Oya was killed quite early as well, so DC is in a very poor position. Oh, he tried to overwhelm the Avenger with the Tesla orbs to disable like there, but he actually used the sandbags as like a block. That was quite smart. 2 laser Avengers though, you're not really gonna overwhelm that with 3 of these Tesla Thors. There's the carpet. Is it gonna be on the army? No, it looks like it's more on the base. 5th supply for Pred. He's taken over DC's 3rd. Yeah, he's used it on the power plant and war factory. That will kill, but Pred does just have a lot of money and he can fairly comfortably rebuild the powers as well. He's even bringing a dozer with his army. Not sure if that's intentional. I have a feeling it might not be. I think he's just accidentally brought it with him. Yeah, the laser tanks are really scary. So Tyrion's actually coming in from the flank. Interestingly enough. Oil is respawned. Oldor is gonna deny the collection at least, so Pred can't freely farm his opponent's 3rd. Ranger and Laser Thor are gonna help with these infantry. Bombardment coming out from Pred. I'm expecting composite armor soon. Yep, there we go, as I said it. He's got the composite armor. No sign of a strat center just yet. As I say that, he's dropped the strat. Some pretty good pickoffs for our man DCE. Kills the entire army, minimal losses. He's gonna actually push back against the middle, which is nice. 3rd War Factor being dropped. Pred is floating 9k. He's starting to make laser paladins. He doesn't have the new laser building yet, which gives you access to the targeting laser promotion, as well as automatically upgrades existing units every 2 or 3 minutes. The laser general has had a little bit of a revamp, where laser training is now basically like incremental upgrades over time as opposed to immediate, just because that promotion in particular, the free Vet 1, Vet 2, Vet 3 spawn units was quite overpowered. Laser Burden actually just kills the strat centers straight up with a remote charge. That's a really big blow, especially if he hasn't queued up the commando units or the new artillery unit, the cold. another set of lasers deployed. So it's gonna be very awkward for DC to engage this, because he can't really engage in a straight line with this behind. Laser Burton goes get scouted. And there is the Sirius, the laser artillery. He's also got some laser jets coming in. A lot of paladins coming. Yeah, no artillery for super weapon does hurt here. Especially losing that strat immediately was a very painful blow. And I think off of this push, it's probably gonna spell the end for DC. Laser Burn getting a couple shots, but oh, that's the level 3 orbital laser. Yep. Pretty good. Does have a fairly long cooldown. I think it's 6 minutes, which is actually on the longer side of promotions, but it's very strong. Thankfully, you can see the marker from if you're the opponent, so it's not completely invisible, but it does spawn fast. Burton's going to town as well. And yeah, there's like one Tesla Thor that's just attacking behind this, but I don't think there's anything that can really be done. He used the orbital anti-air laser here again. I think he killed the Chinook. Yeah, it's GG for Pred.
GG.
Yeah.
You have been defeated.
Marakar too sleepy. I had a long work day, so like if I'm yawning, it's not it's cause like I had a lot of work today, not cause I'm bored or whatever. I think this is fun to watch, honestly. Let me just read the things. Small quality of life issue for the viewers. The front wall on GLA hideout is a bit too tall and blocks the logo of the generals from lower angles, so gotta look at it straight on to see which GLA it is. I mean, from the default camera angle, I think it's quite easy to look at it.
Marakar, maybe Lagoon map.
Like, I personally haven't had that issue of like seeing the generals.
It's called Lagoon because it lags.
That's funny.
The laggiest map.
China Mirror.
It's
Flame
named after
versus
lag,
Nuke.
if you didn't know.
Yeah, Lagoon to Contra is what TD is to 0 hour, I would say. Yeah. This is kind of what we were talking about a little bit earlier on stream with the small cosmetics for each building specific to factions. So Nuke's got these little radiation cores, whereas Flame General has these like flaming dragon towers on their buildings. I think it's quite nice. Even the signal mine's got a bit of an update. Looks very fresh to look at the firework flares up in the sky going like this and then fading away. So barracks for Pred, no barracks for DCE. There's the flamethrower, and it's more like the pyro as opposed to a rocket-based flame trooper. So yeah, China Boss has these, but now these are like the basic infantry for Flame General as well, instead of the old one that fired it like a rocket. Pred is going for the capture, which is why he's the latest trucks. Meanwhile, DC is going for double war factor. He's actually sending a truck forward to try and attempt to deny this. He's also brought an ECM trooper to attempt to disable, but I don't think he'll be able to disable in time. It's a very sharp corner. Yeah, it takes a little bit, because the ECM trooper, one on its own, doesn't really do a lot of subdue damage, which is the damage before it disables the unit. But yeah, like this irradiator is gonna overpower the ECM trooper. If there were like 2 or 3, then you could quick disable in theory, but such is life. Even though he got this oil denied, he still did get 1 oil, so he's gonna be on 1 oil for a little bit of an advantage. Meanwhile, there is a flame tower being built as proxy defense from Predator. Dozer will go down, but I think the flame tower will get up before he gets the dozer out. Yeah. And it actually does reach the trucks, which is a really, really annoying thing for DC. He actually might lose his supply because this is Black Napalm at the end of the day. It's still very strong. Yeah, and he just straight up loses the trucks and the supply. Meanwhile, DC is doing a little bit of harass on his own. He's got Battlemasters on both supply lines. The benefit for Flame here is that Flame has better tanks in a 1v1, but the advantage for Nuke is that they're faster. So when it comes to defense, you prefer the flame tanks, I would say, if you're able to spread them out enough to where you can essentially defend your base from all angles. But yeah, losing that supply early hurts a lot for DC. What's the no eco equivalent in Contra? Honestly, the no eco equivalent is just 1 supply turret rushing. That's essentially it. Or yeah, 1 supply turret rush plus follow up. It can be a follow up of like 1v, it can be, if you're Air Force, follow up of like the King Raptor equivalent, which is like the jets, the Hornets. That's the ones that kill any tank units easily. And if you use 2, you can kill anti-air units. As China's, you might follow it up with the flame tank. But yeah, usually turret rush plus follow up is like the no eco equivalent. Graphics look quite nice. Yeah, there's a lot of time and effort put into the aesthetic, I would say. So like you can recognize a lot of the 0-hour aesthetics, but you can also recognize that like there is a very, very big glow up when it comes to how the game looks, and I'd say how the game feels even. Got the prop crawler over there. Couple of Infernos coming forward. Doesn't have the combustion upgrade yet, so he can't start Firestorms. He needs this from the War Factory before he can Firestorm with Infernos. But yeah, Firestorm in Contra is a lot scarier. Does way more damage. He's gonna clear out this garrison. He just got the upgrade, and yep, there's the Firestorm. It like melts buildings like crazy once you start firing at buildings. Versus tanks, it takes time, but you ideally want to use these versus like slow large armies or like buildings. A bit of a battle on the right side here for the supply. barracks gets taken out over here. There's quite a few battle masters actually that just snuck into the back of the base. This could be very scary for Flame because, yeah, this is where the advantages kind of are noticeable. Flame has very slow response time to these fast units, whereas they kind of just want to push straight in. But also, if you look at the battle masters here, they're not having the best time versus these Flame battle masters, because they're a lot less armored compared to them. That's the weakness of the Nuke battle masters. Just so they're not better battle masters than every slow one. He's actually come back to sandwich this army. Very nice play from DCE. Completely wipes this entire army. And that's gonna give DCE 3-star. That actually, I think, was a potentially game-winning move right there. Because his base was very much under threat. Like, he didn't kill anything here, but he did army wipe, which is a big thing. Let's see, RT strike, probably on the supply. Maybe on the war factory. Looks like it's on the war factory. Was on the supply, barely leaves the war factory in the red, but battle masters are easily gonna clean that up. He actually hasn't got the isotope yet, which I think is a bit of a mistake. Because it means you're just damaging your own battle masters on the sides casually whenever they die. Yeah, Pred's actually in an awkward position because DC's on 3 supplies. He's kind of kicked Pred off of his second temporarily. And Pred's not even 3-star himself, so he's not particularly close to 3-star either. He probably needs to kill a little bit more than this army to get 3. Yeah, I mean, if DC drops something like a prop right now, this could be very deadly. Anyone have an issue where Demo General does not have a bomb truck in challenge mode? I think that's intentional, by the way. And I think the reason is, when we did a little bit of testing, like sneak attacks with bomb trucks seem to kind of make the General's challenge way easier than it should have been, especially on hard mode. But if it's the same on easy and medium, that might be unintentional. Got a flame tank going in the side. Yeah, now he's got the isotope. And he's building up the prop. That flame tank is gonna reveal itself now. So now DC is gonna have time to respond to it with a Battlemaster here, but he will lose a supply there. That might actually put Pred at 3-star. No, but it's very close to 3-star. DC needs to micro against this tank to make sure he doesn't forget about it. Yeah, Pred's just trying to pick off like a few more units and then he'll be on 3-star himself. Prop is up for the Nuke General, which means he's gonna have access to Overlords and Nuke Cannons, which will be a very big issue for this slow, like, bulky army of Flame. Another Dragon Tank gets mixed into the side. He might pick off a truck. He starts a firewall, but that's not really gonna scare away the tanks. Flame Trooper is gonna attempt the oil grab, but seems like DC is aware of it. Another Flamer going to this side. There's the first Overlord. He's trying to crush it, but he is missing the crushes so far. There we go, he's got the crush now. Yeah, the Overlord gets the Irradiator on top of it installed, just to act as a bit of anti-infantry. Hi, Jundi. What's my favorite TR mod? Honestly, this is probably my favorite mod. Contra. I think Contra is easily my favorite mod. I do like Rise of the Reds as well. It's like a close second for me right now at least. We got the OVs and Battlemasters versus the Battlemasters of Flame. He does get overwhelmed by the numbers, so he does lose the Overlord and the rest of the tanks. He's done a bit of a fuel drop. He actually activates the fuel with the Flame Trooper. That's a bit cute. And he's gonna take out that supply as well. Another Overlord is in the mix. I feel like there should be more Overlords as well. Like this feels like an underwhelming amount. And probably a Lotus as well. Yeah, there we go. Now he's on 3. There's the Lotus I was talking about. Steals the supply. He actually stole the War Factor here too, and he spawned mines, and he kills the Flame Trooper with it. That's adorable. Yeah, Pred is looking like he's gonna lose this game. He's spawning Flamers from the stolen War Factor too. And these Overlords are gonna crunch on these Battlemasters pretty easily. He's making a defensive Battlemaster. He actually has the nuclear tanks by default because he's Nuke, which is kind of cute cross-teching. Yeah, these Overlords are very deadly. And they're not really gonna care about this bunker unless it's got 4 RPGs. How do you play this mod online with other players? Redman. There is a tutorial on the launcher, and there's also plenty of public Radman servers. Or like you can make a private Radman server, either with like a friend group or like just a community group. And yeah, Predator calls it GG. That is DC's first win of the night as well, which I think he will be happy with that too. Let me unmute myself. Nice. Well played. That was
Thank you.
That was a good comeback, DC.
Yeah, that was good GG. Always on this.
Yeah. I have like maybe 30-ish minutes left before I have to attend something. I can do like one more game and then I probably will need to head off. If you guys are down for that.
Sure. I can play one more game. Or if you like to play the last game, it's up to you.
Sure, I'll play the last game.
Okay, I'll observe if Predator wants to play.
Yeah, one sec, please.
But maybe if you finish fast, we can play another game.
I wish someone joined for a 2v2.
Yeah.
It's very action-packed. Like Tria, for example. I guess he's not really... Okay, I'm ready.
Let me just pick him up. I'll pick this one. Nuke is easily the strongest army in Contra. It's strong. I don't think it's the strongest. It just looks really impressive when you're attacking, but when you're defending, it's not that impressive. Tank Air is kind of an interesting one. Air is, I think, among one of the strongest, for sure.
I build for China.
I think... Who do I think is the strongest? I think Assault is potentially one of the strongest because it's the most versatile. It can kind of deal with any general, and it has the right tools in all matchups. It's actually kind of scary.
I build for
I think cyber is also quite good, but similar issue with Nuke.
Construction is complete.
Looks really good if you're attacking, looks really bad if you're defending. I would say assault is probably my number one for best,
Construction
like
is
pretty
complete.
comfortably.
We stand together.
I would much rather have something that can do with any faction,
Yes,
like has the tools for everything, as opposed to something that's really good and
we'll tear through their armor.
really vulnerable to some strategies.
We have big plans.
I'm carrying the big gun.
Build orders complete. We will live in prosperity.
I
I
like
think
the big
I'll
targets.
start sending these guys here.
Let's
So I am worried if he turret rushes my ore factory. It's a very real possibility.
Defenders of peace. Yes, immediately. Moving now, sir. We will station
Let's
there.
build.
Upgrade complete.
I build for China. We have big plans.
He hasn't sent anything there, which is very
We are the
suspicious.
Red Guard. Ready for orders. Standing attention. Enemy tanks.
Yeah, that is very suspicious that there's nothing there. He might have gone V's
I like
even.
the big
We
targets.
will live in
possible.
prosperity. Construction is complete. Let's build.
China's rocket soldier.
I mean, it's two free oils. Like, I'm not gonna complain.
Orders complete,
We
sir.
have captured the building, sir.
We have big plans.
Hold up in that building. We'll tear through their armor.
Let's pick up some goods.
The building is
We
ours.
will live in
Enemy tanks out
prosperity.
there.
Unit
Construction
lost.
is complete. China.
Yeah, he sent the dozer there, but he was too late with it.
I'm carrying the big gun.
See what's going on a bit more closely in a second.
Eager to do my job,
China
General.
has been generous.
This gun could do a
Interesting. Ah, he forgot the vet. You need the vet in order to kill it with 3.
Gun ready to do some business.
We
Yeah, he
have
messed
big
it up.
plans.
Enemy tanks out
Let's
there.
build. Of course.
And the fact he's on bombers mainly means he doesn't have a lot of
We have big
jets.
plans. Looks promising.
We'll tear through their armor.
Look at this beauty.
Live in prosperity.
Needs a good bullet. This gun could do with some de-rusting. Eager to
Yeah,
do
this
my
is
job,
gonna be a
sir.
very awkward hold for him in a second.
Oil gun ready to do some business.
Ready for orders.
Let's build.
Our base is being attacked.
Yeah, he's got the power, but
Eager to do my
it's a
job,
bit too
General.
late.
Bullet barrage. Look at this beauty. This is the gas tank.
Yeah, he's on War Factory now.
Under here. Yes, General.
Who needs a good bullet barrage?
I think I'll actually just get the autocannon shells ahead of time.
We have the building now. Big gun.
Look at this beauty.
China's rocket soldier.
Unit lost.
This is the
Build
gas
orders
tank.
complete, sir.
Gotta get gas cannon.
Heavy machine
Cleaned
oil
up
gun
the
ready.
oils
Let
a
us
bit.
find some action. Let's keep that beauty rolling. Some de-rusting.
Yeah, he's gonna have to trade there, which isn't the most enjoyable thing.
Building is complete. We have big plans. A very good plan.
Unit lost.
Okay,
Upgrade
got the
complete.
upgrade.
Has been generous. Looks promising.
Upgrade complete.
Ah, yes.
Who needs a good bullet barrage?
Yeah, hiding behind this
Eager to
hut
do my
also
job,
makes it a little bit
General.
annoying.
Here we go.
We have big plans. China.
Yeah, now he's got
Where's
the
enemy?
coyote tanks, so I have to move around a little bit. Wait for some
This
RPGs.
gun could do with some de-rusting. That's a good bullet.
Let's take a look.
Unit lost.
So let's keep that beauty rolling.
Construction China will grow larger.
I like the big
Heavy
targets.
machine coil gun ready to do some
China's rocket
business.
soldier. I like the big targets here. Yes, General.
Look at this beauty.
China has been generous.
Who needs a
Building
good
orders
bullet?
complete.
Where's the enemy?
Done. Building the Chinese Empire.
This gun could do with some de-rusting. So where's the enemy? Here we go.
Unit lost.
Eager to do my job, General.
Win this war for China.
Build orders
So where's the enemy?
Okay.
Ah, yes. I'm very happy.
Start building up.
Look at this beauty.
What is that? Patriot?
So where's
I
the
think we can start getting our sniper cannons a little bit. Doesn't have flash yet, so he can't clear this
Here we
bunker.
go. Let's keep that beauty rolling.
War Master Tank reporting. Precision
Build
and power,
orders
sir.
complete. We will live in prosperity.
On the hunt.
Let's build. That's a good start. Construction built to we have big plans.
We will
This
win
gun
this
could do
war
with some
for
de-rusting.
China.
Look at this
Let's
beauty.
pick up some goods.
Let us
He's got an
find some
eye right
action.
now. He's gonna try and do some siege. Probably on my supply.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, he messed that up a little bit though. Yeah, he lost
Let
2.
us find some action.
We will live in prosperity. China has been generous.
This gun could
Not
do
the
some
best use. He
de-rusting.
probably could have killed that supply if he was like more active.
Eager to do my job, General.
I had a sniper cannon.
No armor can resist our
Yeah,
shot.
there we go.
Congratulations, General.
Look
You
at
have
this
been
beauty.
promoted.
We will win this war for
We
China.
have big plans.
We have the ordnance.
So where's the enemy? Of course, General. Let's keep that beauty rolling.
Yeah, there we go. Now he's focusing
Sounds
like
good to
defenses
me.
and supply.
Here we go.
As it only says.
Construction is complete. China
This is
will
tight
grow larger.
schedule.
Prioritize
Of
this.
course, General.
China has been generous. A very good
Who
plan.
needs the gospel? Let us
Don't
find
ring
some
support.
action.
Should kill his eye first so he doesn't get the range buff on his units.
The enemy will not resist our hordes.
There we go.
Flat trajectory artillery
Upgrade
Heavy
reporting.
machine coil gun ready to do some business.
No armor can resist our shot.
Eager to do my job, General.
Lost.
Yeah, he manually just resets it with his jets.
Ready to do some. This gun could do with some de-rusting. Sounds good to me. Let us find some action. Eager to do my job,
Don't have a lot of
General.
anti-tank. I should
Lost.
wait.
We are pretty busy here. There is much money to supply truck here.
So where's the enemy? Let us find some action. This gun could do with some de-rusting.
Building is complete. Let's build.
Yeah, we're just gonna queue up a couple Gauss tanks because we keep losing it the same way. This is giving him a ton of XP.
There is much money to be made.
This
I
is
need
the
to
Gazi
defend that
machine
better.
coil gun ready to do some business.
Is complete.
Who needs a good bullet barrage? So where's the enemy?
Ah,
Here
he's
we go.
killing it already.
Let's
Oh well.
build.
There's A10.
Eager to
Ow.
do my job, General.
Let's
Heavy machine coil
get
gun ready to do
ourselves
some business.
guy
Eager
here.
to do my job, General. This is the Gazi machine coil gun. Here we go. Eager to do my job, General.
Where do you want these? This is tight
Building is
schedule.
complete.
We are pretty busy here.
This is the Gazi. Eager to do my job, General.
Him being on 3-star before me is a little scary.
Where's the enemy?
We will win this war for China.
But most of what I'm doing is pretty
Eager
much
to
the
do my
same.
job, General. This is the Gazi thing. Let's keep that beauty rolling.
Okay, he loses like some jets.
Construction is complete.
This is tight schedule.
Heavy machine coil gun ready to do some business.
Unit lost.
I'll put a hole in you. I'll turn them into brouillard. This is the Gazi.
These tanks are quite bulky.
Eager to do my job, General. So let's gun to do with some de-rusting.
Gonna need to set up mines for Burton.
Unit lost.
We will win this war.
Yeah, that was expected.
Eager to do my job, General.
China.
Look at this beauty.
Unit
Aw.
lost.
Oh, he's on the F-35s. It's gonna be scary. He did lose the first one, which is good. I think if I kill a few of these random patriots, I get 3-star.
Unit lost.
This gun will do some rusting.
We have big plans.
Heavy machine oil gun ready to do something. Eager to do my job, General. Heavy machine oil gun ready to do something.
Reporting for duty.
Eager to do my job, General. Sounds good to me.
Yes, General. Let's find the tank. Attack that one. Yes.
Heavy machine oil
Ow.
gun ready to do some business. We will do this.
Congratulations.
Okay, there we go.
You have been promoted.
I think I'm just gonna do the tank drop, honestly. Tank drop is always a bit chaotic to deal with.
Prosperity.
Unit lost.
Uh-huh.
China's rocket soldier.
No one has better tanks than China.
He's got a new eye, so I need to deal with that.
We are pretty busy here.
Unit lost.
Resuming the supply routes. There is much money to be made.
Look at this beautiful.
Just got a couple Comanches. No stealth yet.
So where's the enemy?
Oh! Ah!
This gun will do some rusting. Eager to do my job.
Yeah, there we go. It's very chaotic when you drop it on top of the airfield. He has a second airfield though.
No one has better tanks than China. Who said tanks are obsolete? Rather situation and busy at your service. We stop at nothing.
Unit lost.
Construction.
Get the tank armor.
Who needs a good bullet for a? Who needs a good bullet for a? Who needs a good bullet for a?
Let's build a very good plan. Prosperity. Let's pick up some goods.
We are the feast of Chinese army.
Get the Banshee as well.
Build orders.
This is the gas tank. Let us find some action.
Unit lost.
We have big plans.
Banshee, await your message.
Actually, I should build the Overlord factory before I make the Man's course.
We have big plans.
This gun could do us some
New
de-rusting.
armor will make us invincible.
The armor is gonna help a lot. I'm gonna get this for the Banshee
This
as well.
is the gas tank. Who needs a good bullet for a? Of course, General. Look at this beauty.
Yeah, the Banshee makes it a
Let's keep
lot
that beauty
better
rolling.
to fight this.
Eager to do my job, General. Look at this beauty.
It's kind of necessary to have at
Eager
least
to
one
do my
Banshee in
job,
this army now.
General. Gun ready to do some business. Eager to do my job, General.
Let's build.
This gun could do us some de-rusting. So where's the enemy? This gun could do us some de-rusting.
Adjusting frequency. Moving operations.
Banshee, await your message.
We will win this
Eager to
war.
do my job, General.
Ow. Is that Pavlo? Might
So
be.
where's the enemy?
Okay, that was really good. I just got a ton of his units.
Upgrade
ECM.
There we go, and I got the AoE ECM now. In a moment I'm gonna be spamming the overlords like crazy. This gives a discount.
Building is
Yeah.
complete.
Massive discount.
Enemy service. That makes sense. That makes sense.
He's gonna finish that off, but he's gonna lose a lot of air units in exchange.
Pretty busy here. Much money to be made. This is tight schedule. We are pretty busy here. I truck here.
I think I take that trade.
Let's make some noise.
Also need an Emperor.
No transmissions allowed. Do it for China.
We'll get the
They won't
location.
catch you sick.
It's another A10.
Unit lost.
Missile freeze on.
This is tight
We
schedule.
are pretty busy here.
This is tight schedule.
Electronic countermeasures ready. I do it for China. Denying enemy service.
Let's just wait a little for my units.
Satellite. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You have been promoted.
Manticore just kind of shredded those, even though I lost the Banshees. They just get shredded. I think we'll get this, and we will artillery a drop zone.
Let us find some action.
Upgrade complete.
This is the gas tank.
Where do you want these?
Very
We will live
economical.
in prosperity. I build for China. There is much money to be made.
Banshee awaits
So where's the enemy?
We have big plans. China has been generous. I build China has been generous.
Unit lost.
It's got Pavlos. I actually don't have a Banshee in this army, which is a little scary.
Missile freeze on. To disable
This is the
or
gas
not
tank.
to disable.
Next is Subliminal that I need.
Heavy machine coil gun ready to do some
Need
business.
a transfer. Is it clear?
This gun could do us some derusting. This is the gas tank. This gun could do us some derusting.
on the field.
The fun starts. Heavy machine coil gun ready to do some business.
I think we need more
Look at
outposts
this
in the
beauty.
front lines.
Eager to do my job, General. Let's keep that beauty
What is it?
rolling. This
Uplink
gun could do
available.
us some derusting.
I will tell you everything I
This
see.
gun could do us some derusting. So where's the enemy?
Just get rid of his airfields.
Let us find some action. Of course, General.
I'll get through.
Nice.
Ready
Eager
to
to do
plan.
my job, General.
Yeah, and that's CG.
This is
Yeah,
the
both
gas
airfields got camped.
We are victorious.
I think there was
The base crawling is so strong, man.
Yeah.
yeah, but there was a situation where you lost, I think, 4 F-35s, and
Yeah, I
For
think
not-
that was a
that-
big, like,
yeah,
game
that
changer.
was a big yeah.
Bro, he was probably on 3 times more money all the time. I mean,
Actually, he
if
wasn't.
if I lose 5 planes, it's GG already, man.
I think he was
No.
ahead, by the way, for a little bit. I think you actually were ahead.
I was trying to be aggressive.
You did the right thing.
you-
Okay, he collected
You
about
had a good situation,
twice.
but that attack was didn't bring anything to you, and you lost 4 of them. It was huge loss for you, in my opinion.
Mm.
I have no room for mistakes, like, you know,
Yeah. It's a tough
If you
position
lose-
as air.
on planes like this. You waste, I mean, 4 times 2,000 is 8K money, man.
Mm.
Yeah, but he also had
It's huge.
better opening. He got both oils while
Yeah,
you didn't.
true, I know. Went for aggressive bombers.
Yeah. I have to go
Actually-
for now, but oh wait, sorry, just finish the last part.
Yeah, I made the big mistake. I used 3 bombers against the power plant.
Yeah,
If those were 4, you would have no power. I would
No, he actually
get
had second. He said he had second.
No,
power
I made a
plant.
second like after, like
Oh.
yeah,
After the strike. Yeah.
yeah. I would have gained some time, but yeah,
I think you need the vet as well to kill with 3.
there's no vet anymore
Oh,
at
right.
rank 1.
I forgot.
It was kind of OP.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, I shall
That would
conclude the
wrap
stream.
it up.
Yeah. Oh, we can wrap
for
up the
Contra.
stream. How to get rid of for
Happy-
Contra, just join
Happy
any public
anniversary,
admins.
guys.
Yeah. But honestly, like, yeah, I thought this was a nice small developer stream just for people to see what's the
Yeah.
latest up-to-date stuff.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching, guys. Pred DC, do you guys have anything to add?
If you guys are interested, I have a YouTube channel. You can watch hundreds of games that we played while developing this version. And you can join to play games on Radmin. Hopefully in the future there would be generous online compatibility and we'll promote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sent
And
the
thank you.
YouTube channels for both of you guys in my chat if people want to check it out. Yeah. Alright, I shall end off the stream from there. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Okay,
Thanks
thank
for
you, everyone.
streaming. Thanks for watching. GG's and see ya.
GG's, take care.
Thanks, Marakar.